Hi guys, Eva Józefowicz, Let Life Flow. So our discussions around the life topic and how to make life flowing or go with the flow. This video will be about the healing process itself. What does it really mean? I've just recorded it in Polish, so if you do speak Polish, there is a version in the local language. If not, then let's do it in English. I was feeling that it's quite important topic. There are not so many topics. I'm really doing the same video in double language. I'm simply going with the flow. So sometimes it's English, sometimes it's Polish. If it's kind of thought passing my head, and then is it passing in Polish? Is it passing in English or other language sometimes? However, I think that this is kind of a structure structure for any kind of video that was recorded before or that will appear on the website after. So after the release of the website and the Facebook and all the videos, I received a couple of private messages, and anyway, thank you very much for all your engagement, all the likes, everything. Wow, I'm still speechless and really feeling like, guys, you are really blowing into my wings. Yeah, thank you. And there were kind of questions about life, about the relationships, about karma, and so on, and all kind of sharing of people saying that I was trying this methodology or that, or I was working with this person, but at the end maybe it did not help, or it helped but not as it should, kind of sharing around all those topics. And as said probably before, there are plenty of people working with plenty of methods, and all of them are wonderful, but not all of them are wonderful for everybody. Means that anyway, at the end, there is no coincidence. The right people will find you, the right method will find you, your heart is telling you with whom and how to work. However, starting whatever is your, the journey of the self-discovery, of the self-growth, of the healing process, I would like to express my thoughts. What do I see? What is really healing for me? And what are the necessary or kind of, mandatory aspects to really be able to heal? Whatever is the method and whatever is the person and whatever is the situation. So first of all, is the understanding that the healing process is an active process. So it's not process where somebody is doing something for us and we are, not even part of it, or, sitting in a cozy chair, looking the other person doing stuff. No, there is an engagement required. And this engagement is coming from inside, where there is this willingness, the intention for a change, the willingness to go out, to leave current patterns or perspective on convention that are part of our life, or our perspective of seeing life, other people, other situations. And now already this willingness that is coming from us, this willingness of course is driven by kind of motivation. So very rarely it is happening that somebody is simply waking up, opening their eyes and saying, today is a good day, I will start to work on myself. Maybe it is, yes. It was not in my case, and it's not in the case of everybody that I had the pleasure to work with, or I know by myself. However, I'm not saying it's impossible, and why not? Super. But mostly is coming out of the motivation, and mostly is something negative in a sense of human being perspective, that we are getting sick, that we are losing person that we are loving, that we are maybe losing our job, our money, any kind of loss. I think that I'm not sure if it's really English saying, but I was reading something that it's easier to look into the sky when we are losing the ground under our feet, which I really agree. So for instance, in my case, it was really sickness, physical sickness of my body, and I started this journey with working with the body. It doesn't need to be like this. You can start with the head, with mind, with this kind of discovery. Nevertheless, my case was like this. So this motivation is, can be something that was difficult or set for us. And here already, a very important element is in which direction or with which direction we are setting the intention for the change. Is it the direction where we say we want to discover ourselves, get to know ourselves better? We would like to understand why this happened to us, in a sense, what this situation is trying to show me. Where is the lesson behind? What should I learn, or what I haven't learned so far in my life? Is the person that is a part of the situation is actually the teacher in this. It's not really a person that is put it in the box of a bad guy. Let's call it like this. Or there is another direction from which this intention may go. It's really the resistance, fighting. So I don't accept the current situation. I hate this. I want to get rid of this part of my character, or I hate my body, I hate myself, I hate my partner. So really fighting and resisting. And this will put us back in the infernal loop where the lesson will come again and again and again. Because it's not a real energy of change. Now, I'm not saying it's easy, because trust me, I've started really with a full resistance and fight. Why I'm sick, why this is happening to me, I'm sporty, I'm healthy, I don't accept this, I don't accept my body that is putting on weight. And with this energy, even though I was working with the right person, with the right tools, the results were even worse at the beginning, and then worse, and then worse. Because it took time when I switched. So I'm not saying it's easy. And I'm not saying that by acceptance, really, we say, okay, it's fine. Okay, so, okay, you hurt me, you lied to me, or I'm sick, or I lost a person that I'm loving, or I'm jobless, or went bankruptcy. Yeah, it's okay. No, it's not. But when we accept and say, okay, I don't feel good, but I'm willing to discover why this happened to me, what's the lesson behind, and how can I grow in this situation, then it's the right direction. And then this is the step that is really allowing us to go out of the box of the old concepts, patterns, programs, all that was driving us, where we are looking at the situation or at the partner in the relation without the blame, but with understanding. That understanding that is kind of how we would call it, arrangement, that it was a planned, like we are playing a role towards each other, or that this situation was kind of planned for us in a sense, to put us at the higher level, our soul development, our consciousness, awareness, and the spiritual level. This should not serve our physical comfort or material stuff. It doesn't mean that you should reject those things. Absolutely not. They are here to be part of this life. But if they are not driving you, and you understand what is driving really the situation that you are in, and what is the highest purpose that this situation is serving, which is really the development of your soul, the other things may come. You may have money if they are not number one in your life. when you are not so much attached to them. Like I was, for instance, attached to my body. So at some point I was losing it, in a sense, to learn how to accept, but as well to change. And now, you know, I'm doing everything with different perspective. I'm thankful for every sport activity. It's a real pleasure. It's not a push. It's not serving being skinny. It's really, you know, being in the nature, or sharing a moment with my partner, or, you know, kind of meditation in movement. How I'm looking this, and I'm not really attached in a sense that it's self-speaking, that is normal, that is given to me every day. It is a gift. It is a gift every day. And as well, should it not be given to me tomorrow, I will be able to understand and accept, and I will look for the lesson behind. This is not what is this number one thing driving me, or that I'm thinking that it's me. Me is my body, me is my money. No, it's not. So when we are, you know, living this concept where we are able to take out the lesson, to change this perspective, then we are coming to two equally important steps that are necessary for the healing process. One is to be honest with yourself, be authentic, open-hearted, because only with this level, and really only going into the deep and not trying, you know, to look the other direction, not seeing things or hearing what you want to hear, this will not work. And then forgiveness towards everybody. And I know it's not easy, and there is a kind of misunderstanding towards the word to forgive, because people say, how should I forgive somebody that maybe, I don't know, kill a person that was near to me, or did a harm to me, or lied, or hurt me, or whatever. Forgive is not to say it's okay, nothing happened, please continue, it's fine. No, absolutely not. Forgiveness is when we are understanding that we are playing this role towards each other, that this situation was teaching us, that this person just came or did something to show us, to teach us. And then we are losing losing the feeling of being a victim, because we are part of this. This is what our soul or life planned for us, for our growth. Now, what you can do out of this, you know, sometimes I saw an amazing story of a girl that was raised in a kind of secta in USA, that was sexually misused, I think, when she started to be 6 years old. I think she left when she was 17, so she lost everything. She was living on the street. She was misused, raped, hit. I mean, so plenty of scars, and still she found the willingness to understand, the willingness to change, to say, okay, I don't want to die, I don't want to kill myself, I want to discover what this life has for me. And she discovered that this is all her power at the end, giving her the ability to understand people that are maybe a bit weaker at some point in their life, where she can really find the right language, the right tools to work with those people. I'm not saying this is easy, but this is only possible when we forgive, with this understanding that we are not a victim, that this is, even if it's cruel and hurting us, serving as a higher purpose, and being really authentic towards ourselves. This is where the real healing process is starting. So we are active, we are motivated maybe by something what we consider to be negative, but it's raising an intention for change, for discovery in us, which is not coming from the fight or resistance. Or even if, then please continue to work on yourself alone, or with people you are feeling, with different tools. In my case, it took me a couple of years to really understand, to accept, and to go on the level. And I'm not you know, I'm not a extraordinary person. I'm just a person like you. So if I was able, you know, to open my heart, to leave the sword, leave the shield, protection shield, to stop to fight, to accept all of this that was bothering me, that I was hating, that I was rejecting, and understand the lesson behind this, stop to feel as a victim, and really sitting now and recording this video exactly for this, because this is my power now. I'm here now to tell you that this is what is healing, that the healing is only possible with this, and being really authentic and honest towards yourself, and forgiving and understanding the right perspective of every situation, that you are part of this, you are not a victim, you are part of this, and it is serving higher purpose, and you may build out of this something beautiful. Just keep the courage, keep the hope, keep trying. Let me know your thoughts. I'm here for you, to inspire, to help, to talk about it. I hope it is helping as well to understand what is really the healing when we are using this word, talking about in any other concept, because it doesn't matter if we will talk about the tools I'm working with, about my story, about the relationship, about the challenges in life, whatever. The base is always this healing process and all the steps that I told you. And then we will start to build the walls and the roof. And everybody's house is a bit different, of course. Thank you very much. I wish you a beautiful day. Bye-bye.